guys, it's Sabrina. So today I'm going to be doing another back to school video, and this one has to do with college. It's called 10 things that I wish someone would have told me before I started college. In this video I'm going to be giving you guys a list of things. I don't know if it's more than 10 or 10 exactly. If I come up with more, I'll add more. But it's just a list of things that I feel might be helpful or useful for you guys to know before you start your first year of college, especially if you're going to live on campus and you'll notice them happening to you probably. I definitely wish I would have known some of these things before I started college, and I hope that you find these advice and tips helpful, and good luck on your first year of college. So let's get into the video. Okay, so the first thing is that my teachers would always say that in college your teachers are not going to baby you, they're not going to tell you what to study, they're not going to tell you what to do. That is false. It is very false. Like, I was expecting my teachers to just sit up on that podium and be like, yeah, this is what you have to do, this is what you have to read, and you can't even talk to me, you can't see me, do not raise your hand in class, like, you know, you're on your own. The thing is that these teachers are there to help you. They still want to help you. And what I mean is that they're going to have office hours for you to go up to them, to go talk to them about like grades or things you don't understand. They give you their email, they give you their phone number. I don't know. I mean, okay, this is weird, but I did call my math teacher like 10 times throughout like my first semester. Everybody thought it was weird. Don't ask. But they are there to help you out and to give you as much advice and, you know, to help you succeed. So your teachers are going to baby you, okay? They're going to be there for you if you take the initiative. They're not going to come up to you and be like, hey, I noticed you're doing really bad in this class. They're not going to care, like, oh, well, some kid's doing bad in my class. If you need help, you go ask for help, and they will help you, okay? They will help you, and they do tell you what to study for your exams, how to prepare for their tests. They'll tell you this is what is on the test. Some of them even give you study guides, and it's nothing like what I expected. I really just expected the teacher to be untouchable and unreachable, and they're not. They're there for you guys to take advantage of if you really want to. Okay, the next tip that I have, you have a really nice schedule. You can make yourself a really nice schedule. One tip that I have is to not get morning classes in your first semester. I had morning classes at my first semester, which means that I had 8 a.m. classes every single Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and it was torture. And I just feel like, you know, that's really early to have a morning class, especially something as important as I had chemistry at 8 a.m. and it was really hard for me to concentrate. I'm really thankful that I studied chemistry really well in high school and I remembered it, because I wouldn't have done so well in this class. But because I knew most of my chemistry, I did well. So if you do pick an 8 a.m. class, pick one that you just know really well. Don't pick a hard class you've never done before, because it's going to be impossible to stay awake. As a college student, you are going to stay up really late, which means that you are going to be so tired when you have to get up early for that 8 a.m. class. So I just recommend, you know, make your schedule nice. Give yourself like 3 to 4 classes a day. My third tip or thing that I didn't know is that you have so much homework in college. People would tell me, yeah, college, you don't have that much homework anymore. You just have like exams and like you have like quizzes and stuff. You have so much homework. Like, it's even crazier than high school homework, and you have it every single day. You don't get a break. You do homework like non-stop. Like, it's a bit intense. Like, sometimes I wonder if my teachers understand that I take other classes other than theirs, because it doesn't seem like it. But you will have a lot of homework and projects, so still exist. Like, I was surprised. Another tip that I have, living on campus, so number 4, sleep is kind of impossible. If you're lucky, you might get a roommate that actually goes to bed early like I did. Lily would go to bed at like 11, and I'd be so thankful for that, because I would have died if she didn't go to bed that early. My other suite mates would stay up till like 2 in the morning, 3 a.m. Sometimes they would pull all-nighters, and I'm just so thankful that I had Lily. And also get ready to like buy earbuds. Also buy like noise canceling headphones, because people are loud. And even if you close your door, you know, if your other suite mates have friends over or something like that, they can be so loud. And one time I like went out there and yelled at them to like be quiet. I'm trying to sleep because I was just so tired. And just be prepared, you know, if you have to, go yell at them. You know, sleep is so important in college. Number 5, if you live on campus, just expect people to pretty much live in your room. Sometimes people would come and visit and they say, like, they spend hours in our room and feel like they were a part of like our suite. Sometimes I feel like, oh, you're just gonna move in, huh? Like, we literally say that. and just expect to hang out with people all the time. People are very, very social in the dorms. Like when we first started the first week, nobody was really talking to each other and we were really shy. But after that, it was just too much. Like people will come into your room every single second, come say hi, they want to see this, they need this. You're probably going to go around and visit people, and it's crazy. Like studying is so hard. Which, number 6, the study lounge is not really a study lounge. It's actually a social lounge or entertainment lounge. Like people would go there to study, but they'd also go there to do people watching. I remember like waiting around and waiting just for people to come talk to me. If I was feeling like I wanted to be social, I'd wave at people all the time. They'd always come in, and instead of being like a place to study, it was definitely a distraction. So I don't know how it's going to work at you guys, but we had a study lounge in our dorm, and we would be able to go in there to study if we wanted to and we wanted quiet time. If you really want to study like intensely, I recommend you study in your room or in your library. There is some weird smells in the dorm rooms. Like, let's be honest, like it's gonna be really shocking and scary when you first smell like. Okay, so in a co-ed room, if you live in a co-ed building like I did, you have guys and girls. Girls usually smell really delicious and fruity. Guys smell gross, like sweat and yeah, just gross stuff. So the thing that happened to us in our hallways, that we had a kid who he would play, I think it was lacrosse. I don't know, I'm not really sure right now. But he played something that required like a gym bag. So his gym bag would be filled with all his stinky, sweaty clothes. His shoes would reek, and he'd just leave them in his hallway. And he'd leave his door open. Our suite was right across from that suite. Every time you walked into that hallway, like everybody would tell us this, like it smells so bad in here, because his things would like reek and they'd like permeate scents. So me and my suite mates, we're the ones who went and we bought an air freshener and put it right by his like bag so that it would stop smelling. And eventually we talked to the kid and we're like, hey, you know, our hallway's been stinking up a lot, like, you know, maybe you could move your gym bag. Expect to see a lot of people who get drunk or get turned up, whatever they say that they do, wandering around your hallways. Like I remember I met so many people that would just stumble across the hallways and they'd just be drunk and you could smell it on their breath, and I'd be like, what are you doing? Like somebody's gonna catch you. And like, I don't know, it was very interesting. Some of them would be really funny to talk to and watch, because people who are intoxicated are kind of hilarious. I don't know if you guys have noticed. Parties do exist, guys. Like, they exist and they're real. And some people will just go every single weekend, and you know, hopefully you don't get like a suite mate like that, because you will get no sleep. Okay, number 8, the freshman 15. Yeah, that exists. You could either get the freshman 15 plus or minus depending on your stress levels and stuff. So I got the freshman 15 the first semester because I just missed home and I thought I could just, you know, eat it all away. And then the second semester I got freshman minus 15 because I was like stressed out about the second semester, which was way harder for me. Okay, number 9. People will actually help you study if you pick a good group of people, and people will help you out. Like, I remember asking my friends, like, hey, how was this test? How was this exam? How should I prepare? Like, what notes should I be reading? And they would tell me exactly what I needed to know, which was really nice and helpful. And study groups are really helpful if you pick people who do not, like, who you know that you can trust and who will actually study with you, because there will be people that will just distract you, and that's not good. Before you pick your professor, so this is number 10, you must look up their rating. I recommend this, like, I just really do recommend this. It's a website called ratemyprofessors.com, and you can type in the name of your professor no matter what university you're going to, and he will come up and you can see his rating. And usually their rating is so true to who they are. So that's what I just recommend. Just check the rating and make sure he or she has a good rating, because that will be very helpful. And that is it, I think, for the 10 things that no one told me before I started college. I hope you found this video helpful, and let me know if you guys want more college videos and what back to school videos you want to see. Thanks so much for watching. Bye, guys.